whenever y'all ready.
Okay, good. So we're here now with the third inductee today, and his name is TP. We're gonna let him introduce himself.
Hello, my name is Tony DJ TP Payne, Tampa, Florida, 813.
And at this time, we want you to elaborate a little bit about yourself. Tell the people how you got started, things that influenced you along the way, and anything, any shout outs, anybody you want to add to your list?
Wow,
Yes.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
How I got started DJing?
Yes, sir.
Just the love of music.
Okay.
You start like every other DJ, making tapes for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Here in Tampa?
In your bedroom.
In Tampa, though?
Yes, in Tampa. That evolved into making tapes for other people,
Okay.
which evolved into actually trying to start DJing.
Right. And you, first time we met, you were
I don't recall. I'm being honest.
working in the record store.
Which one?
The one at East Lake Mall.
Okay, see, we have to go back because I started at Hastings at University Square Mall.
Okay.
That was in '86.
Right. And we used to come and get our music from you.
Yes, along with a lot of other DJs.
That's right.
So that was '86, which Hastings turned into Record Bar Tracks.
Okay.
That's how people know it as Tracks.
Gotcha.
And I got transferred from University Mall to East Lake Square Mall.
Okay.
And I serviced so many DJs. So many DJs.
So what were some of your first starting jobs when you started DJing?
Wow. I'm going to give a shout out to Tom Smiley Robinson. He's the guy who actually, because I didn't have a system back then.
Okay.
I didn't have a system.
I'll hear you.
So Tom used to do a lot of wedding receptions.
Right.
And Tom was more of a talking DJ.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm a mixing DJ.
Okay.
So I used to do his talent shows along with my group, the Sunshine Crew,
Okay.
featuring AKA Crazy.
Gotcha.
He was in the group too.
Okay.
So that's my first experience as in actually DJing. I mean, I've done stuff before, Tom.
Okay.
But it was a makeshift system. Tom actually had a system.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1200s.
Right.
I had un-1200s.
We all did. Radio Shack special here.
Belt-driven turntables, nickel, quarter, dime.
Absolutely.
Yes. And a tape deck.
So you started with Tom and you went on to
Far as mobile.
Mobile. Okay, so name some of your club stuff.
No, my first club was, I was hired, I actually had to audition for this. A friend of my sister's, Connie, that's my sister.
Okay.
She had a friend named Larry. He used to play, I can't think of his last name, but he played the bass.
Gotcha.
He was friends with Sadi. Everyone knows Sadi from Tampa.
Right.
Uptown 21, etc.
That's right.
Sadi was looking for a DJ for boogies on Nebraska and Osborne.
Wow.
I auditioned for Sadi in the Amphi Club. He just said, go up there and play.
Right.
So I played. He said, you're hired. So I started working at Boogies, and my man, DJ Mel and Mel, was also the resident DJ.
Okay.
So me and Mel, he was my first team duo as in DJ. It was
Right.
me and Mel at Boogies in 1988.
Okay.
I DJed there for a year. Then I went to the New Lounge.
All right.
Ray Haywood got me hired at the New Lounge.
Gotcha.
You know Big Ray?
Yep.
Okay, he got me hired there. My DJ partner there was Chris Ford.
Gotcha.
Chris
I
Ford.
remember Chris.
Yes. DJ there for a year.
Okay.
A lot of people came through. From there, I went to Uptown 21. Sadi was opening up this new club.
Okay.
I went to Uptown 21. The first night, I wasn't hired. I just showed up with Mel. Mel wanted me to come along
Gotcha.
for support.
Gotcha.
It was Mel and a white chick. Those were the two DJs.
Okay.
And I happened to be in the DJ booth at the time. This is a true story.
I hear you. It's your story.
You didn't know about it either.
No. Go ahead.
They were hired. I was there. Mind you, at the time, Tampa didn't have big clubs, big black clubs. This
That's
was the
right.
biggest thing that come through Tampa ever as far as black entertainment.
Okay.
So that first night, it was a couple of thousand people.
Right.
That's unheard of for a black club back then.
That's right.
So just imagine a sea of black people.
I'm listening.
And you got a white DJ, chick.
Yeah.
Sadi, his idea was he wanted to bring something different, multicultural.
Okay.
But just on the first night, it was just black. So guess what? She kind of froze up.
Oh.
She did. It's like there's many nights, many Club Atlanta nights, and Uptown 21 nights, many.
So we'll be rolling right now.
Hold on, just one
Yeah.
second.
So no, take your time. So that way when you come in, you can, you're doing the editing on this, so it'll get you right into whatever you're ready for the next part of it. All right. So ready and action.
Yes. Speaking on the Uptown 21 days.
Right.
The first night, I wasn't a hired DJ at the time,
Okay.
but there was the DJ, DJ Mellow Males,
Right.
very well known in Tampa.
Right.
He was hired as a DJ, also a young Caucasian female. Grand opening, thousands of people, thousands of black people. I'm being politically correct. Our Caucasian DJ, she didn't know what to expect. So she, when she first saw the crowd, she was kind of lost.
Right.
So she kind of froze up.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what happened to Mel, but I played the majority of the night. It was an eventful night. On that first night, it was a blackout. Thousands of people, music's playing, they're dancing, and then blackout. That happened on the first night.
OMG.
That happened on the first night. So, but to fast forward, everything worked out.
Right.
Because Club Atlanta was around for a while. I'm sorry, Uptown 21, which turned into Club Atlanta.
That's right.
A little known fact. I was there the first night. I did the first night, never missed a weekend. Worked the entirety from, when did we open? In 1999? I'm sorry, yeah, 1990. I'm sorry, 1990, we opened 1990. And we closed 2006.
Yeah.
I worked every weekend.
Wow.
Never missed a weekend.
That's good. That's good, man.
Yes.
So you're speaking on those same terms, so you saw the business evolve during that period of time up to now. What are your thoughts on things as you see them?
As far as the club scene?
In general, DJing styles, trends.
You can't really, it's hard to, you can't, I guess, measure them because when we first started in clubs, it was records,
Yep,
it was turntables.
that's right.
You had to have a skill and a musical knowledge.
Say it.
You had to.
That's right.
You can't just show up with a telephone
Right.
and plug in. And the art of DJing back then was the joy of it, and a lot of DJs can speak on it.
Right.
It's like the joy of actually going and shopping and hunting for records
Okay.
and music.
Got you.
Now
That's right.
you can sit home. It's like I enjoy going to Galaxy Records.
And interacting. Yes.
Yeah, and Bananas over in St. Pete, just
That's
looking
right.
for records.
That's right.
Walking from Jackson Heights to Ybor City just to buy a record.
I heard you.
And walking miles back home.
That's right.
Okay, that was kind of the joy of it back then.
I hear you, man. That's right.
So DJing now is it's a little. I mean, anybody can do it
Okay.
because it was a thing about being able to. I got this record, nobody else has it.
Say it, brother. That's
It's
right.
like you want to come here, you gotta hear me play it.
That's right.
So I can't dub it and give it to you.
Nope.
I got the record.
Already there. That's right.
I got two copies of it too, with my name written on it.
Say it. Say it. So in that time period to now, one of the things that we were talking about here is where do you see the future of the industry going? As far as for the future.
We ain't there yet. I mean, where else can we go?
Okay.
I mean, you can get music just like this.
Right.
You can be at a party. Hey, do you have this song? I have it on my phone.
Right.
I mean, how much more can we advance from this point now?
Okay.
I mean,
So what do you think about your fellow inductees that are here today? I mean, some of your thoughts. Share some of your thoughts with people about how you feel about the other guys.
I love music. They love music.
Okay.
That's it.
Any of them in particular, or you just the whole group?
No, one in particular, Roger Daly, DJ
Okay.
Rocket Rod.
Okay.
That's my man. It's like I know them all, but that's my man.
Yeah.
Rod is such a friend. I used to work. I'm going back. I used to work for Tracks.
Right.
Music. Okay, the store closed in 1997.
Right,
Rod at the time had a small shop he used to sell music at.
that's right,
Rod wanted a legitimate retail store.
right.
So he empowered me to open up Rocket Rod Music under his name
That's right,
in 1998.
okay,
Okay, before it was Music Maze, it was Rocket Rod Music for a year.
gotcha.
Okay, that's my man.
All right. So part of that was, I was gonna ask you a quick question about some of the people that you met along the way, some of your idols, some of the celebrities. Name a few, you don't have to drop every name,
I can't.
so just drop a few
That actually came to the club.
that you know, that you would be able to say that's a friend, or somebody I can call, or just anybody.
I can't. Because I'm so many of them
Okay,
I know, but I can't really call up and say, hey.
right,
Because I could have called Chris
okay,
from Tulak Crew. He was a friend back in the day.
got you, that's right,
Even though I met Luke, I didn't know Luke.
okay,
I've known football players who used to be my patrons at my store.
right,
Warren Sapp, I knew Warren Sapp.
okay,
But
good.
I can't pick up the phone and call Warren Sapp.
No, you don't have to.
It's like,
I got
as
you.
far as entertainers, like, I've met so many, but many I can't call friends.
Right. So when you hear the Hall of Fame now, and what we're doing here today, what are your exact take on who you would like to have inducted next year this time?
Okay, this is good now.
Yeah,
I see, are they on there? Can I use this, please?
sure, absolutely.
Okay. Far as the class,
Right,
Floyd Joe Rivers, good friend.
okay,
Kenny K, classmate. And if anybody knew Kenny K, they know what was on his bedroom wall.
really? Okay,
Little known fact. Kenny K. I went
Okay.
to Kenny K when we was going to HCC, Hillsborough Community College.
right.
I went to Kenny K's house one day. In his bedroom, Kenny had the best collection of Jet magazine centerfolds plastered. Seriously,
The centerfolds?
he had
Okay.
centerfolds plastered. He
On the
wallpapered.
wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's if you knew Kenny K.
Right.
If you didn't know Kenny K, you didn't know
you
Kenny
didn't
K.
know that wall, that's right.
And Round the Sea, that's my man. Who I don't see, who I would love to see,
Yes,
as far as Tampa goes.
absolutely.
When people think of Tampa and DJs, they think Doc D. It's
Okay,
like, they think Big Money Said.
right.
It's like, and I have a beef with you, it's like, how could you leave off Big Money Said off this?
The number one reason, we only inducted 3. And we got room for all the rest of them coming. We just had to start somewhere. I could have handed out 50 more today because there are that many DJs that we know.
Yes, this is true.
And some I don't know.
This is true too. But it's like that kind of, since Big Money Said, as far as he's concerned, radio.
Right.
Someone of his stature.
Right.
Because Said wasn't politically correct.
That's right.
And talking, Said was said.
Said was
it's like
said.
he was on the radio. It's like that's Big Money Said. On the radio, off the radio. And it's like Said did so much. And, I just think he's well deserving of that. We can go.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Your casted vote is already in.
And my man Shotgun.
Say it. And many others.
Yes.
What we'll do in the next few months is come up with a category for each one because we have legends and we're gonna cover other things too. But I wanted your input and I appreciate that honesty and how you just said that.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
like, close your eyes and if you think of the Tampa music scene from the past 25 years.
Right.
Even 30.
Right.
Even, we can go back and forth. Bone Shaker, Chocolate Star.
That's right.
These young cats don't even know about these cats.
No.
But they laid the club foundation.
For them to even do what they're doing right now.
Yes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You came through during a period of time where things were still cutting edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. When you had the crates.
And we still have vinyl.
That's right. So one of the things I want to say is congratulations, my brother. This is
Even though I
Yeah.
feel I am undeserving, it's like this is, I don't like this, but
This is you.
I'll do it for you.
Put a hand on top.
On top?
Either way, however you want to do it.
I just
it's
know,
yours.
all you're doing is handing it to him, not shaking right now. We're gonna stand up for the shake.
Okay.
It'll look weird right now, so
Okay.
we're just handing it to him. Yep. All right, cool. Give me 1 second. Focus here. All right, ready? 1, 2. Let's say that one more. 1, 2. All right, now we're gonna stand for the shake.
Stand for the shake. How you want it, on the top, on the bottom?
Yeah, just like that. Look at this.
All right.
Yeah, it's on. Alright, move that chair out the way, and then we're gonna stand right in, slide over,
The backdrop.
stop my backdrop.
Hey, you get money for that.
Alright, cool. And ready, 1, 2, and one more. 1, 2. Cool.
That's yours, my boss. Thank you.
Can I get one by myself?
Sure.
That's some good.
All that off.